Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we worked on getting workers into our new factories. We got this residential building completed. We queued in a couple residential buildings here, which are complete, as you can see. And you're just taking care of, making sure that everything is running smoothly. We got, the helipads set up for the aircraft production. And, yeah. All of our industries are running. Maybe not running quite as, strongly as they could, but they are running, they are working, we are producing. It is good. And I think that we are at the point where I am very close to being able to call this series complete. Just want to take care of a few more things. For one, this is going to be the first time that this farm is going to be up and running. I ran things forward, so we're now through winter. And we're coming into the spring, so this farm should start firing up here soon. It needs some fuel. That is easy enough. After it goes to the wood cutting post, there, it should stop here to unload some fuel. There we go. That'll get some fuel in there, so we're not unnecessarily spending money on fuel. And then that should produce, well, it'll eventually produce grain. I don't know if we'll get that far. That grain will go into those storage, fire up our factories here, and then put food and alcohol in this warehouse. So one of the things we are going to want to do is set up a truck. No, we have two options. One, we can set up a couple of trucks, or at least a truck to ship, oh no, it'll be a couple of trucks to ship food and alcohol to everywhere it needs to go directly from here, which is probably the best option. Or we could ship the food and alcohol from here to here, and then it gets picked up and distributed. I think that in terms of fuel use, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So, because any trucks that pick up food and fuel from here are going to be driving that distance anyway, and we still have trucks that are going to be driving out of that warehouse to distribute everywhere else anyway. So actually the simplest thing, I think, is to just relay between the warehouses. Right, and it is this one. No, it's this one. Yeah, it's that one. Right, yes. Because then what happens is if this warehouse stays full, then the train that comes over here won't unload, or it'll only unload small amounts, potentially. And then it just goes off to export whatever surplus. So, yeah, that should work. Couple of covered hulls. And we're going to go over here. We're going to load food. We're going to go over there. We're going to unload food. Easy. Alright. Same thing over here. Actually, I probably should have set that up to wait till loaded. Wait till loaded. Because I don't want them just driving back and forth, wasting fuel while there's nothing there. Alright. Workers are out sowing the fields. I wish it would show them pulling a planter behind there, but yeah. Oh well. How close are we to getting our first helicopter? Very close to getting our first helicopter. And we have our first locomotive. Excellent. Delivered to custom house at full price. Empty weight is 82 tons. I want to see something here. Now I could get a license to build... Oh, in fact... I'm going to cancel the current production. No. I could get a license to build some cars, wagons. Motor wagon. Interesting. Train set. These are new. Trams. Also new. Well. Track builder. What I need is a cargo wagon, right? That is able 79 tons. Load vehicles on flatbed, 79 tons. The thing is, I don't think... we can actually load a locomotive on a train. $67 tons of vehicles. Alright, let's put 4 of those on there. And let's grab our locomotive here. Let's tell it to head over there. Because the whole trying to ship these things by ship, I don't think it's going to work. Okay, there we go. Now it should be in there, yes. So then we establish that. Right. Now, I can take you and tell you to come over here. And load vehicles. And then take them to the custom house over here and unload the vehicles and go. But before we do that, what I would like to do is now take one of these guys and tell you to go park yourself over there. Right, and be available for use. And we now have ourselves a helicopter. Empty weight 27 tons. Now, in theory, I want to try something. I want to try this. Let's see if it'll actually load vehicles. $511 workers. Yes, please. So we're just now waiting for the train to show up. Well, we'll be waiting a while because it's in a traffic jam. You please get out of the way. All right, let's see what it does. Okay, it loaded 3 of those trucks. $776,000 worth of trucks. I seriously doubt this is going to do what I hope it will do. But it's worth a shot. it didn't. Okay then. So what I should probably do is go here and tell it to wait till loaded. Has a bit of a ways to go. That only sells for 85 grand in dollars. Then again, everything might also be cheaper in dollars. Not sure why that would have been red, unless there is a train ahead of it. Looks like there is a train ahead of it, okay. Interesting graphical anomaly going on over there. Alright, fuel train's unloading. And we have another train back there that it's going to be in queue. It takes that thing a long time to unload, don't it? Fortunately, this this border post only has a single rail access, so. Alright, it's done. Our train is up next. And there, it unloaded 700 grand. You've got 30 grand worth of green on board. And we're exporting. Alright, good. Yep. And so far, like, I could put this helicopter to work on just about anything. As they can haul both cargo and passengers. It's worth 1.7 million. Deliver to custom house to sell at full price. I'm not sure how I would do that. Airport terminal. The one thing we never really did is, like, an airport. But I'm still thinking that with all of the industries up and running, I am good to go ahead and consider this series complete. Because, well, the game has kind of updated beyond this. There's the whole crime and justice element that's been added, which I can't use. There's the whole water management mechanic that I can't use in this series because I would need to start a new I basically would need to start a new save, a new map to do that. So I think I'm good to go ahead and call the series complete here, as I said. I do intend at some point in the future to do another Workers and Resources series because I really did enjoy this kind of hybrid resource management city builder type of game. It definitely is a unique take, I think. And yeah. What I'll probably end up doing is waiting until the game is at full release and is no longer in early access before revisiting it. And, and then we'll see where it goes. Alright, but now, with our vehicle production being exported and rolling effectively, of course, once, you know, it has workers, but and we don't have nonsense like this going on, because it's like this is one thing that they need to work on. If I had any major criticism for the game as it exists right now, this is definitely one thing that needs to be worked on. And that is rail pathing. Because there is no reason that this train should be stopped right now. Because it has nothing but open track in front of it. I mean, as far as it can go. Right? The problem is because they use block signaling, because there is a train in this block, and it considers both these tracks to be in that block, that block is occupied. I mean, I might be able to do something like that and just see if that helps. Yeah, that'll help. But just improving some of the signaling logic to try to minimize some of that signal micromanagement, if I could call it that, might be good. Right? That might be helpful, because then what I probably also need to do is do that. Then the problem is, and then that becomes a separate signal block, and then you can still get traffic jams form around these. I mean, ideally what you probably would do is minimize the number of crossovers like that. I was like, why is everything stopped? And I realized, oh, I paused it. So hopefully there might be some work done there. But so far, I kind of like what I see here. All right, so I think we'll go ahead and stop here. And yeah, we'll call this series good. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. So thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.